Good morning, student. Today's chapter, that is chapter number 3, synthetic fiber and fabric. Already we have discussed the introduction part, and also we have studied the definition of synthetic fiber. What is synthetic fiber? Also we have studied the structure, how the synthetic fiber is formed chemically. Also I have given the example of beads, a chain of beads, a string of beads, or a brick wall. Here the beads are representing a small unit that is called monomers, small unit, and bricks also represent a monomer, and combined together they are forming a polymer. So already we have discussed, as a small unit they are combined together to form a large number of single unit, that is called polymer. The process of combining large number of small units, that is monomers, to form a single unit called polymer, that is known as polymerization. Already we have studied what is the definition. Already we have learned the clear idea regarding the polymerization. Today we will learn, in this chapter we will learn different type of synthetic fiber. Synthetic fiber are those fibers which are processed in industries, in chemically, to the fiber which are made by man-made fibers are known as synthetic fibers, such as nylon, we can say rayon, polyester, acrylic. These are the terylene. These are the synthetic fiber, example of synthetic fiber which are made by man in industries. So first one is different types of synthetic fiber. First one is we will study, that is rayon. What is that called? Rayon. First one is rayon. This, as you have studied in 7th class, silk was first discovered in China. It was first discovered in China, but they kept that secret for a long time. For years together they kept the secret. They don't want to reveal that secret to any other countries, to gain profit in the trademarship. Got it now? So they discovered the silk in the China, and they kept the secret for long time. As you all know, silk is naturally, which are often from naturally, it is very costly. It is very expensive. So at the end of 19th century, many people have made attempts in making artificial silk, because it is very costly as well as very attractive. It's very shiny. Silk is very attractive. So at the end of 19th century, many people, they have made attempts in making artificial silk. Even though scientists have tried their level best to invent this artificial silk, yet they have success. Scientists are successful in making this fiber which is having a property similar to silk. They made a artificial silk which the properties of that artificial silk is having similar to those of natural silk. And they finally discover the artificial silk. This artificial silk is often from where? Wood pulp. This artificial silk, this rayon is also called as artificial silk. Artificial silk. This rayon, it is often from where? Wood pulp. We can say that is cellulose. Often from wood pulp, that is cellulose. This artificial silk, which is obtained from wood pulp, is also man-made fibers. This can be man-made fibers. Artificial. These are processed in industries in chemical treatment. They made a chemical treatment from often from a wood pulp, that is known as artificial silk. So we know, as you know, this is cheaper than silk. This rayon is cheaper than silk. This is cheaper than silk. So it can be dyed into variety of color. It can be dyed dyed into variety of color. Variety of color can be dyed in, and also another thing, it can be dyed means it is mixed with a different color. Different artificial silk can be often fabric. Different fabric can be often. It can be variety of color. It can be available in variety of color. Also, this artificial silk is mixed with mixed with cotton for making what? Bed sheet. For making bed sheet. Also, it can be mixed with wool for making what? It can be mixed with wool for making what? Carpet. For making carpets. So this can be blended with cotton to make bed sheet. Also, this can be blended with or mixed with wool for making carpets. So there is it is fulfilling. It is reflecting the expensiveness of the silk, natural silk. So the silk which are obtained from silkworm, already you have studied in 7th class. The silk which are obtained from silk moth is very expensive. These are chemically treated in industries and make artificial silk by chemically processed from wood pulp, that is cellulose. Here what happened? The monomers, what are the monomers here required to chemically process to make a polymer? Here monomer is amide molecules. What is that? Amide molecules. Here amide molecules. Chemically processed. This is amide molecules are amide molecules. Large number of amide molecules are combined together. Amide molecules are combined together plus ... plus combined together by polymerization. That model what? Polyamide. What is that? Polyamide. This joining together a large number of amide molecules, that is monomers. This is called monomers. Already I told what is monomers. Small units. Monomers. These are called monomers, and this is called by polymerization. We often what? Polymer. Amide molecule, that is polymer. So this is the way how this rayon is often in industries. This is processed in industry. This amide molecules, amide functional group, that is simple. This is amide group and simple group, which is containing a carbon, hydrogen and nitrogen. This group, these amide molecules are processed in industries. So this is obtained from wool pulp, that is known as cellulose. What it now? So also this also made for these are also uses. What are the uses? Means it is used for making bed sheet, it is used for making carpets, also it is used for making what? Bandages and lints in surgical dressing wounds. Okay, in medicals they are used for making bandages. Also they are used for making, in a textile industry they are used for making different fabrics, variety of fabrics. What in a variety of fabrics? Here rayon fiber is also used in semi-synthetic, derived from a cellulose, that they are available in different form. That is viscose. One is known as viscose, another is capro and acetate rayon. These are the different variety of fabric found in, is derived from a cellulose, that is viscose, copro and acetate rayon. These are used. So what is the special quality of this artificial silk? What is the special quality of this artificial silk? The special quality is that it is having the characteristics of observing moisture. It is having the characteristics of observing motion. It is having shiny part. It is very shiny and lustrous. It is having shiny and lustrous, even though it's having a properties of observing moisture. Therefore, this silk, artificial silk, is capable of observing sweat. Therefore, it is more prepared than the other artificial fiber. So these are the qualities, and also from how it is obtained. It is obtained from amide molecules, large number of small units. These are small units combined together, that is monomer combined together to form a large single unit, that is polyamide. For polyamide, the silk is obtained. This is how rayon is obtained from artificially. Artificially, it is obtained by chemically process in the industries. Also, this rayon is also called as artificial silk. It is also called as artificial silk. Next is we will study. This is first one. Next we will study nylon. Next synthetic fiber, that is nylon. Next one is nylon. This nylon, this is a synthetic fiber. This is a man-made fiber. Also, we can say synthetic fiber. This is first made in 1931. When? In 1931. In 1931, they first made. This nylon is obtained from where? Obtained from where? From coal, water, and air. Where it is obtained? This fiber obtained from coal, water, and air. This fiber, it does not depend on plants and animal sources. These are derived from or obtained from coal, water, air. These are not obtained from plants and animal sources. These are the first man-made fiber. In 1931, they made this fiber, which is made by synthetic fiber without using any plants and animal sources. One very interesting thing is that nylon is very elastic. It is having a elastic nature. Elastic nature which does not lose strength. This nylon is having elastic nature which does not lose strength even though repeated use. Repeatedly it is used. If you use repeatedly, it does not lose its strength. So it is having elastic nature. Its strength does not lose even though it has when you use repeatedly. Even though repeatedly used, the strength will not lose. It will not lose its strength. So it is having elastic nature. Therefore, it is having a wide variety of application. So one more thing I want to tell you that a nylon thread is stronger than a steel wire. Nylon thread is stronger than a steel wire. Condition, that is with same dimension. What is that? With same dimension. Elastic nature. This nylon is elastic nature. It does not lose its strength even though it is repeatedly used. Nylon thread is stronger than a steel wire having same dimension. If you take a nylon thread having a dimension such as this is having a dimension, that is, dimension means what? It is having a diameter of 10 centimeter, we can say, or we can say dimension of 10 mm. If you take a wire, this is a steel wire. steel wire having dimension of 10 mm, and take this nylon thread that is also having a what, 10 centimeter, 10 mm. This is what, nylon thread, nylon thread. Make a strand, take a strand, fine strand. You tie this steel wire first here, and at the end you make a arrangement that we can keep a weight on it. So tie this steel wire and put one after other some weight. Suppose 500 gram you kept. At certain period that this, if you keep 550 gram, this steel wire will fall down. Got it now? It will fall down. So this cannot withstand 550 gram. This cannot withstand 550 gram. At certain state it will lose its strength and it will fall down. So the steel wire with same dimension, if you take, instead of steel wire, you take this nylon thread. 550 now, 600 gram also it can carry. From this what? It is capable of carrying 600 gram, but the limit is 550. Here 600 and above. But with same dimension, but strength is of nylon thread strength is more than the steel wire having same dimension, that is 10 mm, 10 mm. But it is having a capacity of amount. For example, I am giving 550 gram. Here what? 600 gram and above. 600 gram and above. So the limit is 550. The limit, it will break. It will break down. Still can carry only 550 gram. For example, I am giving. For here what, 600 and above. So it is having same dimension, 10 mm, 10 mm, but having more strength to carry a load. So from this, what do you observe? From this you observe that a nylon thread is stronger than a steel wire with same dimension. Here this nylon, in the days when this was first invented or first manufactured in the industries, these are processed in a machine called spinneret, which can be separated as a thin strand of fiber, and also that is spun in a woolen wheel to make a yarn, and that after yarn it is make a many variety of fabrics. So in that period, this nylon is used as a stocking. What is used as a stocking? Stocking means what? Stocking means usually women's use in wearing in legs. They used in thin fabric, a cloth like structure, thin fabric like structure they wear in legs. So these stockings are so much demanded in that period. In those period, the stocking was so much demanded. So in a year, around 1 million of stocking were sold. So the demand is increased. But after later on, they manufactured what? The nylon production was diverted in manufacturing what? Parachute. These parachutes are, the fabric of parachutes are made of nylon. These are made parachutes diverted from manufacture of that time. So stocking was, during the World War II, they used parachute for manufacturing for parachute. So that time also some nylon riots also take place. They fight for this. They make a queue for obtaining this nylon fiber. So that much it was demanded. It is very shiny. It is used for variety of application. So how it can be obtained? This nylon is obtained from what? Amide molecule. These are obtained from amide molecules. Amide molecules. amide molecules. So these are made what? Polyamide. Polyamide. These are made polyamide. Similarly, how rhine is often, this also amide molecules are often polyamide. But here what happened? Sir, both are often from same amide molecules, but their chemical structure we can see. For example, the structure of amide is C double dot 0 N nitrogen. Got it now? So nitrogen. This is the amide functional group. But another for oftening here chemically bond means here the atoms you will study in I will explain in coming chapter. We will study how they will attract another atoms. Why these are freely bonded. They require some atoms to be attracted. So this can be changed in our amide molecule, same amide molecule, but here NH3 ammonia, or we can say NH2, anything can be attached. So the properties will be changed. The silk property will be different and these nylon properties are different. So they changed in chemical structure, in the chemical structure in industries. So they are prepared from this one. So what are the uses? What are the uses of nylon? Uses of nylon. What are the uses of nylon? Nylons are used for what? We can say from that uses of nylon. Uses of nylon. Due to its high tensile strength. High tensile strength. What is tensile strength? I will explain in characteristics of this synthetic fiber. We will study in characteristics of synthetic fiber. High tensile strength. Already I have explained just now regarding the nylon thread, which is having a same dimension with a steel wire, is stronger than the steel wire. Already you have same dimension. We have did an experiment also here by putting some weight on it. So it is having limit of steel wire is 550 gram, whereas nylon thread is 600 gram and above. So that is, we are checking the tensile strength. Tensile means longitudinally strength. So tensile strength. Due to its high tensile strength, they are used for making climbing ropes. They are used for making what? Climbing ropes. We can say climbing ropes and also parachutes, and also what is used for making some parachute fabrics and climbing rods. Fishing nets. What is the net? Fishing nets, and also it is used for making what? Strings of guitar, we can say strings, and also you can say fend brushes, distils of toothbrush, or and fend brush fend brush. Also this nylon is used. What? Nylon is also used as a plastic for making machinery parts, that is washers and pulley, plastic pulley. Also used in machinery parts. In automobile you will find washers and pulley, that is also used for washers and pulley. These are also, this nylon is blended with wool for making what? For making socks and suits, or we can say socks, carpets. They are blended with wool and used for making carpets, socks and suits. So this is how this nylon is often. Their characteristics we will study in after studying the uses and what is nylon, what is synthetic fiber. Got it now? I hope you understood these two rayon and nylon. These are often from where? Rayon is often from wood pulp, or we can say this it is a artificial silk, whereas nylon is first made in 1931, which is obtained from coal, water and air without the use of plants and animal sources. So I hope you understood. Any doubt, please contact me in WhatsApp. Well, thank you.